Well, Charlie and I have always been big fans of living within your income, and if you do that, you'll have a whole lot more income later on. And I think they will, to a considerable extent, not a perfect extent, they will follow the example of their parents. I mean, if their parents are coveting, every possession of their neighbor, or trying to figure out ways to increase their cost of living without necessarily their standard of living, the kids are likely to pick up on it. But now you can get the reverse effect. If you get too tough with them, they go crazy later on. But people make that election. And incidentally, there are plenty of people that I don't advise to save.
Building wealth today has become more difficult with the current economic downturn. Yet, some individuals still can single themselves out and stay on top. How can anyone live above inflation? What is the way forward? These 35 frugal living tips from the most significant investor alive in the person of Warren Buffett are all you need. 1. Do not spend beyond your income. Living within your means involves cutting unnecessary expenses and embracing a simple lifestyle. This approach is crucial in boosting your savings and alleviating financial pressure. Buffett values a high quality of life over an extravagant one. Throughout his life, he has found contentment in a modest standard of living. With simple preferences, he sees no need for extravagant mansions, yachts, or sports cars. 2. Give attention to self-improvement. Allocating resources to enhance your skills, knowledge, and well-being can pave the way for improved opportunities and increased future earnings. This represents a worthwhile long-term investment with multifaceted returns. Knowledge enriches your understanding and can serve as a cost-saving tool. Your skills, likewise, contribute to financial efficiency by enabling you to handle tasks independently. 3. Appreciate the value of money. Recognizing the actual value of money extends beyond its price tag. It involves grasping the effort invested in earning it and appreciating the genuine worth of what it can afford. 4.
Is the business where I feel extremely certain about the competitive advantage, extremely certain about the integrity and ability of the management, and where I think the discounted flow of the cash that business will produce over time makes sense in relation to its current price. You really are looking for a business.
Avoid risky investments. You can gradually increase your wealth by safeguarding your money and staying clear of investments you do not know much about. Always consider potential losses before deciding to invest. Avoid losing money through thoughtless spending or investing hastily. 5. Live a debt-free life. Debt can weigh you down and restrict your financial freedom. It's wise to steer clear of debt when possible and focus on paying off any existing debts. Sailing the debt-free boat makes managing your finances much smoother and more straightforward. 6. Spend after saving. Prioritize saving to ensure constant wealth growth. This strategy prevents overspending and helps you stick to your budget. Make yourself a priority in your payment list. Pay yourself first. After all, you are the one making all the money.
Catastrophic illness is not, but credit card debt is something you bring on yourself, and it's way better.
7. Avoid credit card debt. Credit card debt often carries high interest rates, making it an expensive form of borrowing. By consciously reducing credit card debts, you can save significant money over time. Following Buffett's advice, prioritizing paying off high credit card debt can yield the best returns for many people. 8. Stick to your budget. Your budget serves as the strategy to implement Buffett's personal finance principles. A thoughtfully crafted budget assists in effectively managing your income and expenses. It is a roadmap for spending decisions, preventing overspending and promoting savings. 9. Quality items offer more value. Purchasing items is similar to investment, and focusing on quality over quantity is always better. Investing in high-quality items might require a more significant upfront expense, but it pays off in the long run as they typically have a longer lifespan. Opting for one quality item is more cost-effective than frequently replacing a substandard one. 10. Invest in classics. Opting for timeless classics over trendy items is a smart move to avoid unnecessary expenses. Instead of chasing fleeting trends, investing in enduring pieces ensures better value for your money. Take Warren Buffett as an example. He consistently wears timeless shoes and drives modest cars, focusing on lasting value rather than flashy impressions. 11. Do not be in a hurry. Embracing a frugal lifestyle is a gradual journey. Patience is critical. By giving your savings and investments the time to flourish, you set the stage for greater rewards in the future. Consistently making wise financial choices paves the way for long-term success. 12. Do not spend impulsively. Spending on unnecessary items can strain your finances. It's important to distinguish between needs and wants to sustain a healthy financial state. Without this distinction, you risk having no funds for saving or investing. Excessive spending and impulsive choices may even lead to dire consequences, such as losing your home or having your car impounded in the worst-case scenario. 13. You are not in competition with anybody. Buffett never attempted to match Jeff Bezos by acquiring a super yacht or a mansion in Beverly Hills. Comparing yourself to others regarding material possessions can lead to imprudent spending. Instead, concentrate on your financial goals and needs. Stay true to yourself and prioritize what you genuinely want. 14. Make your food at home. Frequently dining out can significantly impact your budget. Cooking meals at home is more cost-effective and gives you control over the quality and quantity of your food. Interestingly, some of Buffett's preferred eateries include McDonald's and Dairy Queen, affordable options even for a billionaire. 15. Extravagant living is unnecessary. Warren Buffett embraces a minimalist approach when it comes to his net worth. He still resides in the house he purchased in 1958, and he's held onto the same car for over 5 years or as long as his family allows. Simplifying your lifestyle can reduce unnecessary expenses and help you focus on what truly matters. Always remember that happiness and contentment are priceless and can't be bought. 16. Allow your profits to yield more profits. Rather than spending all your profits, reinvesting them can result in exponential growth. Compound interest, where the interest you earn also earns interest, is a potent tool for building wealth. If you're frugal, letting your capital compound and grow becomes feasible because you don't need to withdraw and spend it. 17. Know the product before you buy it. When it comes to managing your money, the same idea holds. Avoid unthinkingly following others' advice. Take the time to research so you grasp what you're investing in, its value, and how useful it is. Never make significant purchases unless you thoroughly comprehend their usefulness and potential risks. 18. Do not focus on popular brands. Buffett has consistently favored value and comfort over brand names. Do not be carried away by their allure. Spending on luxury items beyond your comfortable budget can result in financial stress. It's wiser to save for necessities, ensuring you can afford them without causing strain. Would you like to see more content like this? Let us know by liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel. 19. Give no room for fear or greed. Relying on fear or greed for financial decisions can result in adverse outcomes. Instead, adopt a composed and rational approach to managing your finances. Greed can harm your financial well-being by encouraging overspending, while fear can hinder intelligent risk-taking necessary for turning savings into valuable investments. 20. Use your time wisely. Time is a precious resource that should be managed wisely. Investing time wisely, like managing money, can contribute to financial growth and personal satisfaction. Practice frugality with your time, just as you would with your money, and allocate it judiciously. 21. Spending cash will save you from debt traps. Buffett consistently carries cash in his wallet instead of credit cards. Using tangible money maintains a more vital awareness of spending than swiping a credit card. Cash can shield you from falling into the credit card debt cycle and facing high interest rates. It encourages improved budgeting habits, fostering a heightened awareness of your expenditures. 22. Diversifying your income streams. It is advisable to have more than one source of income. It protects you from the fluctuations of a single source, offering added financial security. Establishing a second income stream is as impactful as practicing frugality when building savings or clearing debt. 23. Save for a rainy day. Having an emergency fund is like having a money safety net for unexpected situations. It helps you handle surprise expenses without going into debt, making your financial situation more stable and giving you peace of mind. Warren Buffett recommends significant cash in both business and personal finance portfolios for added security. 24. Look for cheap hobbies. Embracing a Warren Buffett lifestyle doesn't mean abandoning leisure. Buffett spends his leisure time playing a budget-friendly game, bridge. You do not have to break the bank to have a hobby. 25. Connect with friends through genuine gestures. Even as a billionaire, Buffett has enduring relationships with people. The beautiful part is that he doesn't spend much time connecting with them. Buffett earns the appreciation of his friends by treating them genuinely. His simple yet thoughtful actions strengthen their friendship, like driving to pick up Gates from the airport in Buffett's hometown, regular calls, and sending interesting news clippings by mail. 26. Never shy away from coupons. Buffett demonstrates that billionaires appreciate saving money, too. Who would imagine that Buffett still uses coupons? Well, he does. Take a cue from Buffett and consider using discounts on your next purchase, even if it's as simple as a McDonald's meal. Online coupon sites make it easy to find savings for various items. 27. Do not fix it, except if it is broken. Buffett has maintained the same office at Berkshire Hathaway since the 1960s, emphasizing the unique atmosphere in the company's Omaha headquarters. Adopting Buffett's approach can be beneficial even if you're not a business owner. It's akin to the age-old wisdom: if it isn't broken, don't fix it. 28. Give attention to good relationships. There are some things that money cannot buy, such as health and love. Buffett has, over time, highlighted his preference for meaningful experiences. While spending frugally, we must also pay attention to family and friends. Buffett knows all his great-grandchildren and can tell you everything about them. 29. Don't gamble. There's a well-known saying in gambling: the house always wins. Buffett echoes this sentiment, describing gambling as a tax on ignorance. Illustrating his point, he bought a slot machine for his home, paying his kids' allowances in dimes, confident they'd be drawn to the slots and he'd recoup their allowances the same day. Like savvy investors, Buffett understands the fundamental truth that gambling rarely yields positive returns. 30. A wedding ceremony does not need to be large. While many engaged couples spend a fortune on elaborate weddings, Buffett took a different approach. In 2006, when marrying his second wife, Astrid Manx, they opted for a simple civil ceremony at Buffett's daughter's house. A casual dinner at a seafood restaurant followed the 15-minute ceremony. If a billionaire can opt for a prudent wedding, you can also take a cue from him. 31. Don't spoil your kids with material things. Susan Buffett, daughter of Warren Buffett, emphasizes that her parents provided a down-to-earth upbringing, far from the extravagant lifestyle often portrayed in Richie Rich comics. Speaking to People magazine, she said, "We lived in a nice house, but certainly not the biggest one in town. We went to public schools. We didn't get cars when we turned 16. We got an allowance and had jobs we had to do around the house." 32. Avoid investing with borrowed money. While a younger Buffett did borrow 25% of his net wealth for share investments, he now advises against making the same move. Experienced stock traders also caution against borrowing for investments, emphasizing the risks involved. With the availability of investment apps enabling you to start with a small amount, like those allowing you to invest your spare change, there's no absolute necessity to take such financial risks.
Exactly what I love to do every single day. I tap dance to work.
Which is what?
Well, it's
What do you do?
it's well, not
33. He does what he loves. Buffett attributes a part of his success to his genuine passion for investing. You have to love something to excel in it, he advises, encouraging individuals to choose jobs they love over positions that merely enhance their resumes. 34. He finds creative ways to save. When Buffett welcomed his first child, he transformed a dresser drawer into a bassinet. For the second child, he borrowed a crib, emphasizing, if you buy things you don't need, you will soon sell things you need. Evaluate your finances closely and identify areas where you can trim expenses. 35. Forget fancy clothing. Buffett possesses nearly 20 business suits, not due to a love for fashion but because of a unique connection. After meeting a businesswoman in China, Madame Li, who initially measured him for a single suit, she has continued sending him new ones. Buffett admits that without Madame Li, he would probably own fewer than 5 suits, which might be over a decade old. The best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Please subscribe below and let's enjoy the journey together.